My armpits are really, really itchy. I don't know what I like did to them. Well, okay. So that's actually a lie. I bought these like Chinese medicinal herbs on the internet, and I like rubbed them in my armpits. It said it would give me like like a moth pheromone effect. So I was like, oh, that's neat. I'll try that out. And I rubbed them in my armpits, and now they've just been burning. I may need to probably stop at a doctor here shortly. So yeah, no more Chinese medicinal herbs for me. This is the Nothingcast. I am the man. I am the man of the Nothingcast. Me and a couple of my buddies, we went to Pittsburgh. Give a little Pittsburghian shout out there. But yeah, we went to Pittsburgh and we stopped we stopped at this really just this weird ass mall. Like it was massive, but it was like almost entirely empty. It was I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. Give me a second. I got this. Bah. Uh, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I don't know, but it was massive. It had, but it had like three stores. It was like completely empty. It was really some like some backroom shit, weird liminal spaces. Like you look in a store and it was completely empty, just like a couple shopping carts in there. Real weird shit. But yeah, we went to that mall. We went to this place called the Museum of Illusions. Uh, for any pea brains out there, it's a museum of fucking illusions. Okay? Okay. You got that figured out? You got that put together? Honestly, if I hadn't gone there, I wouldn't have known what it was either. So I'm right there with you. I am on the same sinking vessel, man. I'm on the same sinking ship. But yeah, that was also neat. I got a Switch 2 recently, so I've been playing that a bit. I've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've been enjoying that. I'm not ready to give my rating on it yet, as I have not finished it, and I probably won't finish it for a while because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy boy. But yeah, I've been enjoying that. I've been playing what's the other thing I've been playing? Mario Kart. That's what I've been playing. Mario Kart World. I've liked that. Uh Mario Kart World. It's good. And I mean compared to other Mario Kart games, it's, fine, but like what would I rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Uh let's say I don't know. We'll go 7 out of 10. We'll give Mario Kart World a 7 out of 10. That's a fair score, I think. Yeah, I think that's more than fair. Um speaking, I got like a hair in my mouth. Sorry. Speaking of the Switch 2, uh Hollow Knight Silk Song is coming out. Oh, future editor Todd, put in an air horn sound effect whenever the hell you feel like it. Just do it. Make sure it gets done. This is a audio reminder to do your job. Okay? Cool. Okay, now that that's out of the way, yeah. Silk Song, it's coming out. It's coming out really soon, actually. Like, it's gonna be out, pretty sure, like, this week, September 4th. It's friggin' crazy. We go, like, years of hearing nothing, and then, like, oh, it's up. It's out. Here you go. It's all done. But yes, I'm very excited to play that. I probably... I need to stop doing that. I need to stop yawning. Quiet on set. Yeah, but I'm probably going to need to finish the other games that I have. Oh my god. I'm gassing it up today. It's bad. I need to finish the other games that I have on the Switch too before I go out and obtain more. Because that's just another distraction, you know? That's just another little thing that shakes around in my brain, you know? You know those like toy rattles you have when you're a baby? That's what my brain is like. It's got a bunch of shit rattling around in there. Bunch of nothing. Whole bunch of I don't know. Crap. Bunch of crap, man. I've been drinking Monster for these recording sessions. I'm still not sure whether or not they're helping yet. Maybe I'm just blowing my money on gross energy drinks. Maybe I'm just blowing it all on crap. Maybe I need to actually try something different. Maybe I need to drink coffee. I'm not a big coffee guy. I've never been a big coffee bean fanatic. Never been into them ground up coffee beans. Just not my thing, you know. It's always tasted like tar to me. Yeah, I don't like the taste of tar. I don't like the taste of coffee, so I just sort of, I don't mess with it. But maybe I need to start because I'm a little sleepy and Monster doesn't seem to be doing it. So I need to get something figured out. Gotta get something figured out. Speaking of getting something figured out, I always say that specific phrase. Speaking of that, it's like a Family Guy cutaway. Remember the time Todd burped or yawned on a podcast episode? Oh, you mean every episode? I can't help it. My body's just, it gotta do what it gotta do, you know? And I also say that a lot. I'm like, do you understand? Do you understand what I am saying, brother? I just have a lot of, like that. That's what I mean. I have a lot of these, tics that I just need to get out of my system so you all can have a more enjoyable time listening to this episode rather than me ramble on about fish. I don't know. I think I might need to start wearing like a shock collar when I record these. Maybe that'll help. Anytime I have to yawn or burp or say something stupid, I'll shock myself and that'll keep me from doing it further, you know? I got to train my body I need to train my body and mind to, not be a bungle nut while recording. Gotta lock in. Gotta lock in and hit that grind. Get that grind mindset. Brother. Me and my buddies, we were looking through some old photos the other day, and I think this is the crown jewel. This is probably the most unflattering, disgusting picture I have of myself. I'm putting it up on screen now. Look at that. Look at that look at that goblin man. Look at that dead ass trim. This was senior year of high school, by the way, and my hair was gone. Look at that dead ass trim. Look at that absolute just not my finest moment, I admit. I had very bad posture. I wasn't very photogenic in that photo. I'm not a very photogenic guy, period. I don't take a lot of pictures of stuff. I don't take a lot of pictures of myself. And maybe that's why, because that picture is epic. It's epic. It's really funny. I do genuinely I do crack a smile every time I see it, but not because it's a good picture, but because it's the most horrendous. It's bad, dude. And I think everyone has those pictures of themselves. They're just like, ugh, sorry, I'm like choking on my spit here. But I think everyone has those pictures that are just like, if I show this to anyone, my reputation will go down the drain because that is such a gnarly little gremlin of a man. Crazy. Inconceivable. Fuck. Inconceivable. Okay? That's the word I was trying to say. It's unfathomable. This is unfathomable. Look at Spooky, look at him. Spooky, the square pumpkin. That's a really odd movie. I've been thinking about it recently. That movie is just really weird because it's like the main bullies of Spookly, the iconic square pumpkin, obviously. Like, he's being bullied for being different, but like his bullies are basically like connected at the stem. So they're basically like conjoined twins. They are biological freaks of nature, yet they are harassing Spookly for having a bit of a fucking square jawline. They are nasty little goblin men. Nasty little conjoined twins, basically. It's like, fuck's the matter with you? I don't know why Spookly was so bothered. He could have just been like, you two are like, you will go nowhere in life. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, because you're dicks, but Spookly, at the very least, he can, lay down some pipe without having his brother watching him in the chair. It's like, come on now. If you're gonna make some fun of someone for their looks, at the very least, look at yourself in a damn mirror. Look at yourself in a damn pumpkin mirror, bro. What a weird movie. Was there a singing spider in that movie? Was there a spider in Spookly? I don't remember. It's been like a decade. It has been eons since I sat down and watched Spookly the Square Pumpkin. I'm not going to watch it again. I mean, it's not one of those things. It's like, oh, I need to watch it. No, I don't care. I feel like there was a talking spider in that movie. I'm trying to hold back a burp, by the way. I'm not, we've done that a lot this episode already. It's only been like a few minutes in and I've burped like 20 times, so I'm holding back. If that means I have to like vomit on the floor, so be it. That's the price of uh that's the price of entertainment, I think. I don't know, man. Do you want me to puke on the floor? I'll do it. I'm tired. And I'll do it. Throw up all over the floor, dude. I have been falling behind. I have been falling behind on my super secret, super special Halloween project. It is already like September. And I have like a month and a half to get this thing done and released. I am slacking. I've been slacking, I've been lazy, but I will get it done. It'll be out when it's out, and we like that. It'll be out when it's out. No, I don't need to yawn. I just need to continue the episode. as we get closer and closer to the release of Pokemon Legends EA, we have been getting nifty little trilbies of information. We've been getting tidbits of information, and we've gotten, I think from my last episode, we've gotten 2 new Mega Evolutions. We got Mega Victory Bell, Mega Halucha. Some odd choices, but, I'm welcome. I welcome Victory Bell. He's a little goofy, a little silly character. You can slap his belly. And Halucha, fucking Nacho Libre. What a fantastic Pokemon. I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. Halucha was already a great design, so there wasn't really much you needed to do with its design to begin with. And I think they knew that because the changes between Halucha and Mega Halucha are very, very simple. Very simple little changes, but I love them. I feel like if you had done more, it would have been too much, but it's just enough. Just enough for like that Nacho Libre. God, it is such a cool design. I love it. But for those of you who aren't aware, there was a list of Pokemon that were getting Mega Evolutions in Legends EA that was leaked. It was leaked a while ago, but it had Dragonite on the list. So that was the first hit of like, oh, maybe this list has a bit of verifiability. But once is a coincidence. Wait, no. Once is chance, twice is a coincidence, 3 times it's true. I think that's the saying. I don't know. But then Victory Bell came out, and it was also on the list. So then it became a coincidence. But then Halucha, that is the 3rd Pokemon on the list. So I am saying the list is credible. The list is locked in. If you do not want to see this list, don't go looking for it. Keep your eyes closed. I would not blame you. Some people, they want to be surprised. And I think I'm still going to be surprised, even though I've seen the list. But, yeah, some people, they don't want that to be spoiled for them. So if you do not want to see the list, don't go looking for it. That is my warning. That is my trigger warning for the episode. If you do not want to see the list, don't look. Look away. I'm not putting it up, but don't get off the internet. Turn off your phone. Go to the park. Don't go to the park. Go fishing. Fish. I've been going through my my TikTok feed recently. My TikTok feed, it always got some weird ass shit in it because I'm just like, oh, what's this do? What this do? But I've been seeing a lot of like stuff for like Mighty Max, the toy sets. If you're not familiar with Mighty Max, I don't blame you. I wasn't. I didn't have them as a kid, but I've just been seeing it a lot, and it seems very. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not from that generation, but it seems a little dumb. Seems a little stupid. Oh, you can open this big thing, and inside there's small little figures that you can I don't know, choke on and shit. Awesome. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old because I don't see the. If I was a small child, I probably would not like Mighty Max because I don't know. I don't know. I think I was an action figure kid. That's my thing. I liked a good action figure. I like some opposable joints. I want to make them stand and sit down, not be a plastic mold that I can just go. I guess you can't see what I did there, so I don't know why I did it to begin with. But the point I'm making is. Actually, I don't even know what the point I'm making is. I'm just bitching. I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining. I'm sorry. God, I apologize. That's not the uh, uh my brain no wiki. Yeah, my brain just shut down on me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a turd. Maybe I'm just one of those kids who's like, ooh. But I'm not a kid. I'm 22. First of all, let's get that one out of the way. Secondly, maybe I was just one of those kids who was just like, oh, I'm too good for that. Oh, I want to play with G.I. Joe. I want to play with G.I. Joe. I didn't play with G.I. Joe as a kid either, so I don't know why I'm. You know what? It's all irrelevant. It's irrelevant. I'm just this is for me to get my thoughts out. And you're along for the ride. So now you are, by proxy, more stupider than you were before you watched this episode. And there's nothing wrong with that, there's nothing wrong with being a little stupid. Being a little dumb in your brain. It happens to everybody. I think even the smartest people are a little stupid in some ways, It's unavoidable. Stupidity is an unavoidable thing, and you just need to own it sometimes. Not too much, though. Like, don't take a... no, I said I wasn't going to burp for the rest of the episode. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, this podcast has gone. It's gone downhill, dude. I'm sorry. Is this even usable? Does anyone even want to listen to this? Yeah, but I completely lost track of my thoughts. Again, this is like the 5th time this has happened. You ever have Venus flytraps as a kid? You feed them little bugs. I don't know. Can you I'm guessing you could, but I never really planted them in my yard or anything. I just sort of had them on my windowsill, and I would feed them worms. I'd feed them little worms, mealworms. But can you also where exactly do you even find Venus flytraps? That's such a weird. I don't think I've ever thought about that. Where the hell do Venus flytraps even come from? Are they an American thing? Are they from Sweden? I don't know. They just sort of popped up, and now... Yeah, they just sort of popped up. I saw them at Walmart. Why does Walmart need to be selling Venus flytraps? It's like when they used to sell fish in their fish tanks. They're really awful, grimy fish tanks. I don't think they do it anymore. Well, I know the ones I've been to, they don't do it, but I don't know if it's like a company-wide thing where they're like, yeah, we just can't. We can't do that anymore. We can't pay... Well, they can absolutely pay. They're $1 million company, but I don't know. They were grody. I remember them looking at them being a kid and being like, I wouldn't want to be a fish in that. I wouldn't want to be a fish. Yeah, they were just gross and nasty looking, and the fish would write help on the glass, but because, it's their end, it would always be reversed when you look at it, so you didn't really understand what they're saying. So you couldn't help them, I was a stupid kid. I can't read. I'm illiterate. Buddy, I can barely tie my shoes, and you think you want me to read backwards? In fish speak also? Yeah, not happening. Not a chance, brother. I have some duct tape in here. I don't know why I have it, but it's here. It's here, it's common, it's, yeah, why do I have duct tape in here? I don't there's nothing in here that needs to be taped. So, huh, odd. We live in a society. We live in a society. I want to know how I got this society. Oh, it might not be entirely relevant anymore, but I've been seeing a lot of these, like, I don't know, these like brain rot characters, like tung 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 support. Who is that? Who made that and why? What is the purpose? I don't understand. I am rapidly aging. I am 62. What is Bombardillo Crocodilo? Who the hell? Who the hell is I don't even like know anymore. Like those are the only two I know. I'm running a blank. I'm supposed to be young and hip, and I am wow. I'm sorry. Give me a second here. I know this. I can actually do this. Shit. I'm really drawing a blank. Like I was just seeing TikToks about it. Chimpanzini Bananini. There we go. I got one. I know that one, okay? Can I have my youth back? Can I have my life back? Can I not can I stop aging for just a minute so I can learn these stupid little characters? I don't know. I saw like a bunch of people dancing on stage dressed as them. I see like I don't know, a bunch of AI schlop. I don't know. It's really odd. I don't understand it. I don't. That'd be an interesting thing to do a deep dive of, though. Maybe get online and look up the origins of these little AI characters. Maybe they're like hyper evolved AI. Maybe it's like a Megan thing. They're gonna get a physical uh chimpanzee banana body. Get a little flying alligator robot. Lock it in. Yeah, I don't know. I've been seeing it, and I just haven't been understanding it, and I feel it makes you feel really really old. Either either you're just too old, you're too stupid, or it's too stupid. I'm gonna say I hope it's too stupid. I hope that it's just so stupid that I'm not the only one in this situation who's like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. I don't know, man. Using AI to make characters is that's a little scary. That's how you get into some horror movie like Megan. I know I already brought that up, but yeah, that's like horror movie scenario shit. You have this nerdy guy, this nerdy college guy. He's like, I'm gonna make the next best thing, and then he makes like I don't know, a talking beer bottle out of AI, and that talking beer bottle. Fuck, I can't talk. The talking beer barrel. The talking beer bottle. Say that 5 times fast. Talking beer bottle, talking beer bottle, talking beer bottle, talking beer bottle, talking beer bottle. Okay, I got it. The talking beer bottle like starts taking over like game cubes and shit and starts like fucking electrocuting people through the fucking uh controllers. Yeah, this one scene where this guy gets a fucking Wiimote shoved up his ass by one of those like robotic arms. I don't know. Just you can just be really creative with it. Use your imagination instead of, letting a computer use your imagination Don't let computers use imagination. That's what I'm trying to say. Because imagination is a human thing, and we need to gatekeep it from robots, okay? We need to gatekeep it. I don't want my Roomba knowing how to, I don't want my Roomba knowing how to read One Piece. They can't know. They can't know. I don't want my, I don't know, I don't want my fridge, watching me fully naked at 3 a.m., stumbling over and eating nothing but cheese and slathering it on my body. That's for me and me alone. I don't want my fridge judging me. I don't want my fridge judging me. I don't want my microwave judging me. That is a very personal thing for me. Like slathering barbecue sauce on my chest. That is a me thing. That is mine. And I will not give it to a fictional creation. A fictional creature, a little talking bird. That is me. The bird can do that. The bird can rub barbecue sauce on itself now. I don't like that. That was mine, and I want it back, and I'm taking it back, and I'm going to take it back right now. This is the end of the episode. I have stuff to do. I'm going to beat up my fridge. I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming for you.